Rizzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Plastic surgery fails.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've had any plastic
Expensive
surgery.
fails.
Well, exactly. But I mean, plastic surgery generally is quite expensive. So that's why people tend to go overseas.
Oh, you get some horrible results there, don't you?
Sometimes 13, 24, 10 if you've had a bit of a disaster.
Going to get me boobs done in Indonesia.
Why do they sound like that?
I don't know. It's just a cheaper way to do it. Oh, I'll go and get me teeth done in Indo.
What, a reduction?
Not mine, no.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
impersonating those going over there.
The augmentation, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
You don't need to impersonate them. And
You
they don't
reckon?
all sound like that.
How do they sound?
Some of them sound like this. I'm going to get my boobs done.
I'm going to get my bosoms done in Indonesia.
I haven't heard anyone like that. This is a great story. A woman was absolutely horrified, as you would be, when she woke up with new boobs and a Brazilian butt lift.
Oh.
From procedures that she's claiming she never even asked for them.
What?
She went back to Mexico for the breast lift
Well,
and
this-
skin removal after she'd had a successful surgery for weight loss in
Right,
Mexico.
okay.
So she'd been there. She obviously had a regular doctor. She's come home, recuperated, and thought, you know what I need to do now? Chop off all that excess
skin.
under the arms,
So just a tuck.
and then maybe have the breasts slightly lifted. I think we actually have a grab of
Really?
her
Okay.
chit-chatting. Yeah.
She went to the same facility for a successful weight loss surgery 6 years ago, but things didn't go as planned.
But when I woke up, my chest was really sore and I just started bawling.
After realizing she'd been given unwanted implants, Kimberly alerted a medical coordinator who suggested that she ask the doctor for them.
And she said, well, yeah, you told him you wanted a full C. I said, no, I would never say that. Not ever.
So how old is she, Kate?
She's 60. She's 65, this woman.
She's got bigger boobs at 65.
She
But her
does.
boobs are 23.
I mean, good on her. She's claiming she never ever said that she wanted a full
Oh,
C.
yeah. She's whinging.
But
She'll go on to win Miss Bum Bum.
she sat... What a great comp.
In Brazil.
She sat down. She's even saying that she had the... You know, when you sit down for any kind of surgery, they Sharpie you.
Yeah, they draw it up.
So they draw, like they point
Of course.
to, you know, which knee you're going to have operated on, or they draw the lines on your chest or
Yep.
your nose or wherever it's going to be. So between that moment where they'd drawn on the arm lift and the breast lift and things like that,
Yeah.
and when she came out of surgery, she went in at 4:00 in the afternoon,
Yeah.
and apparently came out at 1:30 in the morning.
Oh, my God.
So she was on the table for all of those hours.
They've experimented on her.
No, but maybe, you know how you go in for an operation and they'll go inside and they'll go, oh, we had a look at that, and when we were in there we noticed this, so we did that as well. Maybe they got in there and they went, oh, she wants to see, this ain't going to work. We're going to need to really bulk it up
I
here.
don't know if Mexico is known for its plastic
Oh, that'd be
surgery
very
as
good.
well.
I think anywhere's... I mean, it's a very big market. I think what's happened is she sat down. They've done the old, we'll give you the what do they give you? The
Anaesthetic.
That's it. And they ask you to count. And in that moment where she's counting from 1 to 10 and she goes under, she's just had this like, I need to have a
boobs
C.
and bum, boobs
So
and
that was
bum.
like the last thing she said. Those bum lifts apparently very dangerous. People have died.
Yeah.
Very dangerous because they're injecting more fat into your bum, aren't they?
Well, they're taking it
It's
out
like
of
a-
other parts of your body and putting it in your body.
your bum.
But I think it must be more popular than
The butt lift.
ever. Because I don't know if
Have you had yours done?
my bottom. No, this is all real deal fat.
Just go do
grew
some
itself
squats.
right
Go
there.
take some creatine and do some squats and get your bum
So
the
true,
healthy way.
No, but have you seen, if you've gone for a walk at a beach recently, and
Yep.
I mean,
Or
let
you're
me know
hiding in
if
the
you're with
dunes,
me.
yep.
If you're hiding in the dunes. No one seems to have real proportion anymore. Like everyone, like how do you have a butt that is
big.
that fleshy and round? And I'm not judging.
Thank you.
And a
How do you
tiny
have-
waist.
And a minuscule waist
Yeah.
with no fat on it. I don't think bodies naturally kind of distribute fat.
I've always thought, well, how do you buy a pair of jeans Like, it's
You've
not
been
like...
thinking about it a bit?
No, it's not like G-Star make a pair of jeans just for that.
Yeah, they
Because
would.
No.
let's say you got a tiny waist. Let's say you're a 28 waist.
Yep.
But you've got your Brazilian bum lift and it's quite large.
Yeah.
How are you fitting into those?
Leggings.
Jeggings. No, there are jeans now that are more that style.
Gotcha.
Like the likes of a Khloe Kardashian. I think she has a brand called the Good American,
Really?
and they do a lot of
Hippie.
like
Bigger bum,
tiny,
smaller waist.
yeah, bigger in the
Fits.
leg. And
Ryan and I were interviewing Kim Kardashian.
have you had her in the studio before?
No.
We
we-
went to the hotel, but she was kind of just hanging around for 5 minutes before the interview started, and then she said, I need to go and do a wee. So we waited a little bit longer. But more to the point, I just couldn't stop staring at her figure because it looked so out of proportion and different. Like, it is... It's hard to get your head around. It's almost like an illusion. Like, you can't compute what you're seeing
She's
because
very
the angles
she's
and
tiny.
things don't
She's
mix.
not very tall at all. She's
like
tiny.
Kylie Minogue tall.
Yeah, but it
Yeah,
is.
Kylie tall.
She has a very, very, very slim waist. But yeah, it's like
Childbearing hips.
But I don't know. Is that been a procedure for her, or is
I would
she?
think there's
I
all
don't
right.
want to get involved in those chats, but I think
Or
there
is she
may be
powerlifting?
argument
She's not powerlifting.
for part of that. I think there's a combination of things.
Yeah.
Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.